I think I said that last year.
You didn't, and I had to call you.
It's December 30th.
Green, so maybe that's
I was
good.
waiting on the train.
Oh, I just missed the train.
Yeah, I just got the train.
Oh, that's why.
Eric's right on the train.
Probably, because it seemed like a really long
Why am
train.
I so high?
I literally just missed
I was gonna text Wade, hey,
I feel
No, well, you might have, my share was really high.
Second half.
The audio and the video.
I'm scared.
No
There.
way.
700 on that one.
Yeah, it does.
It's nice to took that
Yeah.
on
I-
No, we're kidding.
So it'll probably.
Oh yeah, we're alive.
It works.
I turned my phone down and off. I silenced mine.
I updated the version of the stuff, and apparently now it wants to work.
Aggie! How's work? Okay,
Amen to that.
I'm here. Oh, Miss Iola's here. Who is it? Oh, we have a minute. Oh, we don't really. Oh, Brad, she almost synced.
Hi, Miss Iola.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
You
look like you're ready to dance.
It's only 20 minutes.
I'd like to call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will take a roll call for attendance. So Scott Podolsky is here. Carrie Fox is absent because Lou Ann Homa.
Here.
Ray Kerr.
Here.
Maggie Smith.
Here.
Kevin Bertocchi.
Here.
Susan Clark.
Here.
And Mayor Bob Lang.
Here.
I would like to introduce, we talked about him last month. I'm gonna put you on the spot, Gavin. You wanna,
He said, what?
I told you you have a 10-minute speech, right? I would like to introduce, we've been talking about a junior council person for a couple years. I would like to introduce Gavin Kilgore. We talked about him last week and some of all of the things that he does. But this is the first meeting that he is joining us as a junior council person. I don't know if you want to introduce yourself and just give a 30-minute elevator speech.
30-second elevator speed. Don't listen to him.
30-second elevator speech.
Well, my name's Gavin Kilgore. Me and my family lived in Trenton for a long time. I'm a student at Highlands High School, sophomore. 16 years old. Just joined the Eureka Fire Department. New member there. Involved in many extracurricular activities in the school, involving baseball, band, student council, anything and everything I can get my hands on, really. Nice to meet you all.
You too.
And he's got long hair, so all I gotta do is convince him to grow a beard and we're in. It's a pleasure to have you, sir. Borough Solicitor Eric D.
Present.
Borough Manager Dwight Bodorf.
Here.
You wanna talk about?
Yeah, we have a couple people to introduce tonight too. So Shane Brown can wave his hand over there. Shane is our municipal management fellow. So this fellowship is part of an effort to help develop the next generation of local government leaders. Like many communities across the country, local government are facing a wave of retirement. So programs like this help people, give people hands-on experience in how municipalities actually operate. During his time here, he'll spend time with borough staff, observe council meetings to learn about the day-to-day work that goes on in running a borough, from budgeting and utilities to public works and administration, and we're glad to have you here.
Thank you.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, since you've been here, how surprised are you with all of the things that come across his desk and everybody else's desk that you would never think happen in a borough? Not even this size, but just in borough municipality in general.
We're at about a 10.
It's a lot. Yeah. Awesome.
Council, I'd like to introduce, put a face to the name, Eric Kellen. He's going to be one of our police officers that you guys are going to vote on. Eric, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
My name's Eric Callen. I'm 41 years old. I live right up in the Heights, up by Walmart. And I've been a police officer, it'll be 17 years next month, so I'm bringing a lot of experience to the borough.
Great.
Excellent. Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
If you want to leave, you can, because I know you got to go to work.
Yeah, I am daylight tomorrow.
Go night.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Good night.
Oh, Eric, make sure you bring a copy of a voided check tomorrow too, if you haven't already.
I think I did.
Okay, just checking.
What?
Code Enforcement Officer Anthony Bruni.
Here.
And from the Police Department, Lieutenant Mark Lukowski.
Here.
We already talked about Shane. All right. Takes us to the first citizens comment section of the evening. For anybody that is new tonight or watching online, we do offer it 2 times. The first one is right now. It is open to any tax-paying resident of the borough. It is also reserved for anything that is on the agenda this evening. If you need a copy of the agenda, they're on the table where you signed in. Again, this first one is open for anything that we are going to discuss this evening. We do offer a second one right at the very end, the very last thing before we adjourn. That one is open to any comment that you have about what we talked about tonight or anything else that is on your mind as a resident of the borough. But again, this one is open to anything we're going to talk about this evening. As a reminder, we have a 3-minute time limit, and we do ask that you please stand and state your name and address for public record. That being said, I'm going to start with Cindy and kind of snake around the room. Anything we're going to talk about tonight?
Not right now.
All right. Sorry, anything you want to comment on this evening? We'll keep it that way. Mr. Barr?
No.
Go right down the line. All right. Perfect. We have no exceptions to open meeting laws. We have not had any meetings since our last regularly scheduled council meeting. The minutes for the February 10th, 2026 meetings are posted there. Can I have a motion to approve the 2/10/2026 regular meeting minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Ray on the first, Luann on the second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That passes unanimously 6-0. We have 3 communications that have come in to the borough. All 3 of them look to be requests for park reservations. The first one is a request from the Trenton Eagles. And I know that there's a motion later on the agenda to approve that one. There's another one, request from the AIU for a park reservation. That is also on the agenda, as well as the last one, a request from Dynamite Daycare for a park reservation. So all 3 of those.
We also had a 4th one come in that we didn't have enough time to get it up there from the Salvation Army for a request for 5K race, which is on the agenda.
Okay,
I just didn't get enough time to scan it and put it up on the communications.
no problem. So all 4 motions that we will vote on later this evening. End of communications takes us to the mayor report.
Okay, for the month of February, we had officers responded to 229 total incidents between Trenton Borough and Brackenridge Borough. Enforcement actions resulted in 22 arrests, 40 citations, and 3 warrants issued. Activity distribution remains proportionate between both municipalities, demonstrating consistent enforcement practices and equitable utilization of police services. Domestic-related incidents totaled 2 during February 2026. Non-domestic incidents totaled 227. No use of force incidents were reported during this reporting period. All incidents were handled in accordance with Pennsylvania law and departmental policy. That's all I have. Thank you.
President's report, I only have a couple things. One, I attended the Allegheny League of Municipalities Winter Gala, whatever you want to call it, back in February, where they honor the borough official of the year. It was actually one of the guys from our district retiring after, one of the things with the borough officials, you cannot be a current elected official. He just retired this past election season after 42 years of service in Etna. He was actually the past treasurer of the Allegheny, or the Boroughs Association. So he won the Borough Official of the Year. Our next meeting is actually this Thursday, March 12th. I mentioned a couple months ago, since he retired as their treasurer, they appointed me as their treasurer moving forward, so that'll be my first official duty to take a step in your footsteps and learn how to do all this fun stuff. But that is this Thursday, and I know there's some other things coming up. I don't want to take Maggie's thunder or some of the other events that we have coming. Or yours.
Fine.
That's all I got. Eric, solicitor report.
No report.
Nothing on mine?
Nothing happened? I didn't do anything?
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
Quiet month?
I don't know why I got
No,
still.
okay. Have no thunder. What's he talking about?
Who's anything else from the police department?
Nothing to add.
And make your time limit, Cindy. Mr. Bruni, code officer report.
Gibson Thomas Engineers did the asbestos surveys on our demo properties on Porter Street and Pearl Street. We're awaiting the results.
Thank you, sir. The engineer report, the link is there, it's posted online. Remember, clean up after your pet, and don't let pet waste be washed into the storm drain or onto the street. Okay,
I'll try to be quick. Reminder that the 25th of this month is the EMS Authority Incorporation hearing at the Brackenridge American Legion. We continue to move forward with the new software update for the municipality. We are on target to unveil it this summer. And then I also wanted to note up here, so Shane has been kind enough to work on some of the GIS projects with us. So what we've done is digitally map the demolitions that we've done over the years, since 2019, which is roughly again in the high 60s, as well as identify the vacant properties on here. Basically, we're digitally mapping the information, helps us with planning tools. It helps with a visualization for council and the public as well to see how the efforts are impacting the neighborhoods and where some of our future code enforcement and redevelopment efforts may be needed. This is all part of a broader effort to make what's often referred to as a digital twin. So the borough has been moving for the last couple of years towards our system mappings for takes a moment here to pop up, for our water, sewer, and electric, so that we have a better handle on where our locations are for our infrastructure, our assets, our demolition, permits, everything. So it creates a second really kind of digital city for us to help us do planning.
You go back to the other one.
This one.
Which one's green and which one's red?
So green is the vacant property programs. So these are the ones that have successfully been implemented. So every time that somebody applies for it, it goes to Anthony, and then it goes to Allegheny County, and then it comes back here to council for your approval as well. This is the program that allows vacant lots to go to owners so that they can reutilize them. We've had people that have made side yards, we've had people build garages, we've had people expand gardens. So it's been a really great program that the county runs that we've leaned into pretty heavily.
That's like almost 30.
I'd be remiss if I didn't give Mr. Bruni credit for all of this. He is the one that goes out, that when we do the demolitions, that he's going knocking on doors, talking to the neighbors about, letting them know that this program exists and walking them through it. So it's been really good for the borough, and we plan on keep going. Along with the additional demolitions that Anthony talked about, will put us over 70 demolitions since 2019.
So almost 50% that we turn back over to owners.
And some of them are actual houses that have been rehabbed. They're not all empty lots.
And we have others that are pending still with Allegheny County. So we have been very successful. I would be interested to see how, we compare to other municipalities in the county. I know that we have been one of the most aggressive with blight demolition. I am uncertain where we stand on the vacant property use compared to other municipalities, but I would wager it's probably pretty high.
That's impressive.
Yeah. And then as a reminder too, so we have the water system here, including, there's a lot going on, water, sewer, electric, but we also started mapping out, thanks to Shane, the, I have it on here somewhere. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff. The new pressure meters. So as a reminder, we bought pressure meters last year. We bought about 40 of them, and what we're planning on doing is deploying them across the town, essentially to make quadrants. So think rectangles of pressure zones in the town to help us detect where leaks are at a little more readily, so that when there's some sort of issue, that the staff are not wandering all over town, pulling up sewer lids and things like that, trying to find where a leak is at. So it'll kind of help us pinpoint where we're going. So we have made a lot of progress in our digital twin, and we will continue to do that. And I thank Shane for his assistance. The GIS program, if you've never used it, is a bit of an animal. It is difficult and takes specialized training. We often pay the engineers to do this, so having somebody that's able to do this and assist has been fantastic.
Awesome.
And then I will, all of the other normal updates that we have from Allegheny County Council, the electric newsletter, and the sheriff's sales are available on the agenda as well as the website for links.
Thank you, sir. Moving on to business, there has been nothing that was postponed from our last meeting, which takes us right to new business. Can I have a motion to pay the borough bills for the month of February 2026?
So moved. Second.
Ray on the first, Kevin on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. Can I have a motion to hire Eric Callen as a police officer effective 3/11/2026 in accordance with the Borough Code and Civil Service Process?
So moved.
Second.
Maggie on the first, Susan on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0.
I just want to make a note there as a reminder, this is part of our agreement with Brackenridge that they fund 4 officers in 4 positions. So it's just fulfilling the contract with Brackenridge.
Can I have a motion to approve the employment contract for Tom Wizolowski as Water Plant Director effective April 1st, 2026?
So moved.
Second.
Susan on the first, Luann on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That passes unanimously 6-0. Like to publicly congratulate Tom and thank him for all his work that he's been doing. And also thank you, Dwight, for being a good guidance for him. But I'm excited for him to take that position over.
Me too.
Can I have a motion to then advertise the water plant operator position immediately?
So moved.
Second.
Ray on the first, Susan on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. And then one more water plant. Can I have a motion to advertise the water plant coordinator position, an internal promotion effective April 1st, 2026?
So moved.
Second.
Then on the first, Ray on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0.
I also have a comment on that, just so everybody's clear in the public. If it's not clear, this is just one promotion, and then moving up, it cascades everything else, right? So we're just backfilling that one promotion, not hiring 3 different water plant positions.
Good. This is one of our communications, a park event from the Trentham Eagles on Sunday, March 29th at 1:30 PM. Any questions or comments before, or anything you need to add about what it is?
No, several of these are the annual Easter egg hunt related items for the 2 different community groups that often do it.
Can I have a motion to approve the park event request from Trentham Eagles on Sunday, March 29th at 1:30 PM?
So moved.
Second.
Maggie on the first, Susan on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. The next one is the Highlands AIU on Monday, March 30th, 2026, for an evening event from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Any questions on that one? Could I have a motion to approve the park event request from Highlands AIU on Monday, March 30th, 2026, from 5 PM to 6 PM?
So moved.
Second.
Susan on the first, Luann on the second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That passes unanimously 6-0. The next one is for our Earth Day cleanup. You'll see the dates and the information there. Any questions or comments?
I just wanted to thank, I see several of the EAC folks here. Thank you for everything that they're doing and for organizing all this, so that I don't have to.
We appreciate that, don't we?
We do.
I will volunteer my grill and cooking services.
Saves me calling you.
Can I have a motion to approve the EAC's request to utilize the pavilion for the spring litter pickup on April 8th, 2026, from 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.?
So moved.
Second.
Maggie on the first, Ray on the second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That passes unanimously 6-0. This last one is what I talked about earlier for a 5K race, May 16th, 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Pretty self-explanatory. Any,
What,
My link
road?
doesn't work. Well, I had it. They have a whole, so it's between us and Brackenridge, going down first up to Mylock to 3rd and 5th. I know that Chief Akula had reviewed it this morning just to make sure everything was okay.
You better watch it.
But they'll need approval from us and Brackenridge.
What were the streets again?
All of them, Miss Cindy. First, Mylock, 3rd, and 5th. They're gonna do a loop
It's a
essentially
loop.
around.
Okay.
So they're gonna do a 5K.
Third out.
bless them if they run up a mile. I would have walked down.
I don't like to talk about that.
No.
It'll be flat, it'll be nice.
Any questions before I ask for a motion?
Are they gonna allow people with their pets to walk or run with them?
I do not have that information, but I can ask.
Okay.
This is to the best of my knowledge, this is the first time they're doing it here. So they may have a few things to.
Work out. I only ask because maybe others would do that if they were walking their dogs or something.
Yeah, it's a good question, I can ask.
Can I have a motion to approve the Salvation Army's road closure request on, May 16th, 2026, from 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. for a 5K race?
So moved.
Second.
Susan on the first, Maggie on the second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. Last but not least, I know they do it every year, Dynamite Daycare, their graduation. Any questions or comments? Can I have a motion to approve the park request for Dynamite Daycare graduation on May 29th, 2026?
So moved.
Second.
Luann on the first, Ray on the second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0.
What is your time on that?
Dynamite Daycare, yes, I have that as well. I can get it for you. They usually do two. They do a practice in the morning and then they do an evening for the actual graduation. My scanning is slacking this council meeting. Okay.
You know where he works, so you know.
I usually try to get it all scanned and put on there,
But
but
it is always in heat, it's like 5 to
Like
6
5
or
or
6.
6 or
Yeah.
7 or something.
yeah, and then we'll put it on the internal calendar like we always do as well to put everything on there.
A couple water pump things, you have anything to talk about?
Yeah, I'll kind of go over the next 3 or 4 items. So, as council's aware, we spent the last several years bringing in assessments for the water system, planning with the engineers, getting layers and layers and layers of grant money. We have a couple $1 million worth of grants for the water system that will start hitting this year. But in between there, some of the items that we were hoping to get a few more months or years out of before we completely replace them are not doing so hot. They're 50, 60 years old. The fact that they've run this long continuously has been good for the borough, but a handful of them need repair. Otherwise, we would have some issues with pumping water. So distribution pump and the backwash pump, we always have two, right? So these are the backups. So we're okay right now, but you have to have the backup as well, and that's what we need repaired, which is what we have a capital fund for. And then the generator is something that we discussed last year for the borough building. Currently, the building does not have an emergency generator, so when we lose power, the police station goes down as well as the main office. So when everybody's trying to call us to let us know that there's a power outage so that we're aware of it, so we can fix the power outage, they can't call. Because there's a power outage. Right. Seems a little silly. So we have been able to get Generac in here. They're the ones who put in the pump or the generator for Eureka. They've done a great job. They came in, they gave us some different bids. So we are comfortable moving forward with that if council is. And then the last water-related thing that I have is the rejection of the tri-pack water line replacement project. So we had several bidders come in. They came in significantly higher than the engineering estimates. The engineer and our recommendation is to reject it and rebid it and see if we get something lower. And by a lot higher, I'm talking like $200,000 higher than the engineering estimate. That would not be a prudent use of tax dollars.
No. All right, let's click through these one by one. Can I have a motion to authorize distribution pump repair by Toto Equipment Company for a total of $35,600? The note there is paid from the capital fund.
So moved.
Second.
Susan on the first, Ray on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. Can I have a motion to authorize the backwash pump repair by Toto Equipment Company for a total of $29,100?
So moved.
Second.
Ray on the first, Susan on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Passes unanimously 6-0. Can I have a motion to purchase emergency generator for the borough building from Generac for a total of $17,097?
So moved.
Second.
Susan on the first, Luann on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. And then can I have a motion to reject all bids for the tri-pack water line replacement project?
So moved.
Second.
Susan on the first, Maggie on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. Next up, we have a couple resolutions. The first one is a CDBG opt-in. Anything you want to talk about with that one?
Yeah, Allegheny County in the last couple of years, it was always understood that everyone is just opting into the CDBG program, and if you didn't want to do it, then you just didn't fill out the application. They changed the process in the last couple of years, and they require us to formally notify them that we're opting in before we put in an application. So CDBG is the Community Development Block Grant. It's one of the biggest grant programs in the nation that each state gets a portion of. And so we obviously take advantage of that as much as we can. The last couple of things that we put in have been water system related. So I anticipate that we have a few other water-related items that we will put in for CDBG for this year with council's approval, most notably the electric portion of the water plant. We've been able to get grants for the mechanical, but all of the electrical is also 30 to 40 years old. So we need a couple of things replaced down there, rewired, so on and so forth.
Any questions on that before I ask for a motion? Can I have a motion to approve resolution 26-03, the CDBG opt-in? Resolution of the Borough of Tarentum, Allegheny County, notice to be included in the Allegheny County Community Development for Block Grant and Home Investment Partnership Programs, three program years, 2027, 2028, 2029.
So moved.
Second.
Ray on the first, Susan on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. The next one is pretty cut and dry. Any questions or comments on local government week? Can I have a motion to approve resolution 26-04, 2026 local government week? A resolution of the Borough of Trenton, Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, recognizing and supporting local government week, April 13th to April 17th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Luann on the first, Ray on the second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. That means you're taking us all to lunch that week, right? All right, done. Perfect. Any questions on ordinance 26-01? Anything you want to talk about? Solar?
No, I covered it pretty well last month, but just as a reminder, so with running our own electric system, it is complicated, particularly with the capacity market right now through PJM that's affecting 13 states. These ordinances will help reduce our long-term exposure to capacity markets by securing a portion of our future power supply through stable long-term resources. So again, this will help us kind of diversify a slice of the pie for energy when it comes to capacity, not supply. Supply is locked in through 2029.
Questions? Can I have a motion to adopt ordinance 26-01 to approve the form and authorize the execution of Bright Mountain Solar Schedule with American Municipal Power Incorporated and taking of other actions in connection therewith?
So moved.
Second.
Ray on the first, Maggie on the second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. Talk about 26-02.
Same thing applies.
Any questions? Can I have a motion to adopt ordinance 26-02 to approve the form and authorize the execution of the Potomac Energy Center schedule with American Municipal Power Incorporated and taking of other actions in connection therewith?
So moved.
Second.
Ray on the first, Susan on the second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously 6-0. All right, committee reports, Mr. Bertocchi, ABN COG.
Okay, this month, our meeting was moved from Wednesday, the 25th to the 26th because of the EMS meeting. The COG is looking at going into electric bidding now, so we should see how that's gonna go. And according to Rob, the 7th and Ormond Street project is supposed to start March 23rd. So we'll cross our fingers on
That
that,
in writing?
hopefully.
Kevin, what do you mean about electric bidding?
Yeah, what?
They're gonna do it online now instead of actually.
Oh, electronic bidding,
Yeah,
not
electronic.
electronic.
I didn't finish
Yeah.
that
You messed up
word.
my note, I didn't leave it for electronic.
Wow. I had to write it.
You just said his partners, you threw the word.
I was like thinking, oh my gosh.
See what you did?
Yeah.
Sorry, my writing's not too good either.
You have to read all the words.
So electronic bidding.
And March 23rd,
March 23rd is what he's saying it's
they are
supposed to
going to
start.
begin.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll
Awesome.
cross our fingers on that, and
Well, I saw fresh
Then-
paint around the bend, so they painted
they
again.
did the PA1 call.
Yeah, they
said.
painted again. That's like the fourth time in how many years? I don't know.
Yeah, so
I think Kevin's.
hopefully we can get that all done soon.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Business Advisory Committee, Mr. Kerr.
Nothing this month.
Kevin, back to you, Finance Administration.
Nothing right now.
Are you sure? I see a couple
The
of
looks.
links.
The looks are awesome.
I won't even say it.
Can I say it?
Yeah, sure.
The links are online.
No,
You don't get to say that.
that's Kevin's favorite word.
Well, I'm
Parks
the
and Rec,
second name, so I can
Maggie,
Oh,
over to
there
you.
you go.
see. I got you back.
Thank you.
Oh, it's me, huh? Yes,
You.
ma'am.
Well, we have the approved rec board schedule of events. The first event is on March 26th, and it'll be the senior bingo at Dalton's Edge. The Trentham Easter egg hunt will be at 9 a.m. on April 4th. Anybody know what day of the week that is?
Saturday.
Is it a Saturday?
The day
Okay.
before Easter.
Yeah, actually, the day before Easter. It's Easter Eve.
I don't even know what day it is today.
It's Easter Eve.
To be honestly, yes. Yeah. And if anybody's interested, like I said, I believe this is up online. Have we sent this out? Any other? Okay,
It'll be out,
okay.
The next bill, doesn't it?
the next one.
And it looks like the first concert is on June 4th with American Pie. It's 7 p.m. Also this year with the 250th birthday we're gonna have a parade on July 4th at 10 a.m. I believe, is it following the same route?
Yes.
Yes. So, and I think that's, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and also Farmers Market is starting June 10th through October 14th. Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
I'll have the full schedule on
Okay.
Savvy Citizen, the calendar before the end
Okay,
of the
probably
week.
it's up in the parking lot across from,
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
what it always is.
Yeah.
I wish they'd change it to a different day.
Why?
So you can attend, can I see that?
Oh, so you do that.
I know I never get a chance to see.
I think all the other days, other municipalities have them.
Oh, and I know Jim's here about the EAC, I wanted to add about the spring, the litter pickup and everything like that, so, but I will let you do that since you are here.
Don't steal his thunder.
Well, they do great things, so, like I said, I like to make sure they get out in front of everybody.
Excellent.
That's it,
Thank you.
I'm done.
Carrie is not here, property health and zoning. We'll move on from that unless, Ray, you have anything to talk about that. Susan, over to you, public safety.
So we have the report from Eureka for the month of February. Fire and related calls were 28, representing 43 personnel hours. Mutual aid responses were 7. Harrison Township, East Deer, Fraser, Lower Borough, and Springdale. And those are other than Brackenridge and Fawn. EMS calls down a little bit to 133. We usually have like a month in the beginning of the year where people don't need us as much. That represented 589 hours. Company training hours for the month was 157. And a couple outreach, the borough meeting, the authority consultant meeting, a local building safety tour, which was at Dalton's Edge, Pulsar meeting, and the first responder recognition event. Oh, and last but not least, Ramsey has been laid to rest. She was 14. Yeah. That is all.
Thank you. Ms. Homa, Public Works.
I saw that.
You saw it, yeah. The report is online, but as usual, the guys are doing a great job keeping everything up and running, and I give them a lot of respect for what they have to do.
They did an excellent, quick job on that water.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, they came out on Sunday and did that work.
Crosby asked me to mention that the snow finally melted in Treasure. We would drive by it every day. He's like, there's still snow
Still
there.
there.
Still snow there. I'm like, it's gonna be there a while, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it took a while.
My guess is April 1st, so
Yeah,
indeed it.
a couple of nice days.
Yeah. Redevelopment, revitalization, Susan, back to you.
Nothing at this time to report, but ideas are cooking.
And Ray, over to you, utilities, water and electric.
On the electric side, 4 meter changes, temporary fix on the traffic light. Not too much else going on. Howard has a lot of work just keeping up with,
Long days still.
keeping everything running.
For the record, and I will mention too, since our friends from the paper are here, that it was a tractor trailer that took out the light off of the bridge that everybody's been a little upset about. So it was not us.
Yes, they're all upset why we did that.
Facebook is overloaded with that question.
Oh, the social media frenzy.
Well, we try not to put too much stock in everything on there, but it was not us. It was a tractor trailer that took it out. The borough did respond within, 5-10 minutes. And because it's a light up in that area, even though we are responsible for doing some of it because it's PennDOT, like there's coordination that has to go back and forth on the state road.
On the water side, there were 4 emergency water breaks and 2 systems repair, and they get on those water breaks. Bobby Linder does a great job with the street department helping. And the water plant side, we processed 30,900,000 gallon of water.
What's that he put?
That's enough water, my Bonner moment, James. That's enough water to make 4,131,350 cubic feet of ice.
Really?
Yes. Okay, a football field is approximately 300 feet by 150 feet. That's 45,000 square feet. That means 4,131,350 cubic feet of ice will cover approximately 92 football fields. That's all I have, sir.
The water's up in the river.
Excellent, thank you, sir. You're welcome. That brings us to the second citizens' comment section of the evening. Again, this one is open to all residents and taxpayers of the borough for anything that we discussed this evening or anything that is on your mind as a resident. Same rules apply, 3-minute time limit. We do ask that you please stand and state your name and address for public record. Cindy, we're gonna start with you and snake around the room.
I had something on here and I don't know what it is now. I was just looking before you said that and I thought, I don't know what I wanted to
It's
ask.
online anyway.
It's online, so you'll find it.
When I see it, I will.
You can always
I'll
call,
call
you
you.
can always call me, so.
Sure.
If it pops up, let us know.
I will. There's something when we were going along.
Anything, sir?
Put the fly on the wall.
It's fine. It's just writing down the important
Mr.
stuff.
Bonner, I know you've got
Yeah, a
something.
couple things. First of all, we are registered with Keep Pennsylvania Beautiful for the cleanup on April 18th. That's the Saturday. Similar to past years, we run from 10 to 12. Gloves, bags, vest, all those things are accounted for. I now have a grill master lined up, so we'll have some refreshments afterwards using the pavilion. Thank you very much.
Do you need us to pick up, like, the
We will need
locations?
cleanups,
Okay.
and I'll coordinate as far as where bag drop-offs will be. I am still working and reaching out to our neighboring communities. Hopefully, there'll be some collaboration with that. Particularly this year, I'm reaching out to East Deer. We've talked about wanting to have a little concentration on the gateways coming in, like the West 7th, Freeport Road, one of our more areas in more need of some cleanup. So we'd like to work with them to try to clean that up for that. Changing over to Bird Town, I'm happy to share that last week it was announced that Tarentum has been raised to the silver level as Bird Town in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
We
Yay.
stepped over bronze and went right up to silver, so I thank the rest of the committee members for their work, and we're striving for gold
Is there
for
a
next year.
press release on that?
They're working on that, so I will coordinate a
Okay.
little press release to go along with that. But we're excited because we have a number of other activities that we're planning on. And to add to the old Bonner report, I'll give you a new one.
Oh, no.
Here's your migration report.
Oh, no.
We have both bufflehead and ruddy duck been seen on the river. common grackles and red-winged blackbirds in my backyard. Killdeer this week, showing up a number of places around the borough. And over the weekend, the frogs woke up in the pond, and so they're up and active. So spring is here,
Yes.
and we'll continue to,
Snow.
everything else coming back.
Snow on Thursday.
Snow on Thursday.
And they try to.
Damn, I missed it. Right, thank you.
Thank you.
These buttsies are too.
I'm Judith Pearson, 509 East Ninth Avenue. I just wanted an update on the schedule for the demolitions on Porter Street.
We're still waiting for the results of the asbestos survey, so they haven't put it out for bid. They have to figure out which properties will need asbestos abatement, which will also factor in for the cost. The asbestos abatement has to be done prior to demolition.
And they're looking at 3, you mentioned.
They
the one
did,
for-
they did 4, they did the surveys on 4. There are 3 properties on that initial demo project. The Pearl Street one will be for a later project. We have to get the fire damaged house down and the ones beside it first. The fire damaged house was, it was basically completely destroyed, which was unsafe for any of the team to go in to actually test. So they just treat it all as an asbestos containing property. So yeah, it's probably gonna be another month or so before they put out for bid.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
My name is Crystal Kilgore. I live at 632 East Ninth Avenue. That is my son. Thank you for, bringing him on. This
You're
is
responsible for
all-
that.
Did you see the resemblance?
Sometimes there's a little hesitation. He's my firstborn. So, it's a learning process. We'll say, sometimes it's my favorite. But yeah, so thank you for bringing him on. This is all him, truly. Don't know what is in that crazy head of his. I do actually, though, have a question, since you brought it up with the vacant property program. When you guys get applications, I know they go to the county first. Do people who apply, do they get notified whether or not, I know obviously yes, but do they get notified if it's no? Because I have had an application in for probably 6 months or so now,
They're
for the property next to me.
They're supposed to, but in our experience, they've taken up to 3 years.
Okay.
So we have to send them a reminder and coordinate back and forth. They have a small team and they're doing every municipality across the county. And then from there, they have to wait on things from each municipality and then it has to go in front of county council as well for their approval.
Okay.
So it can,
So contacting them maybe just to see,
I would, yeah.
even if they got it.
We can also
Really
kind of cajole them as well.
Okay.
I'm actually in the same boat. I did one in summer of '24, and I haven't heard anything yet. So,
Oh, okay.
They haven't said no to anyone yet so far in the borough. And I can say it's almost 100% guaranteed. If the borough has approved the sale, then there shouldn't be anything. They take our recommendation. So it's just a paperwork issue.
Okay.
And it's kind of out of our hands and the county manages that. So just kind of sit tight.
Yep.
We just heard about one today. They had put an application in 6 years ago, and they just closed on the property yesterday.
Okay.
There was a delay with COVID. That set us back about 2 years. But yeah, just be patient on that. Certainly try to keep in contact with them.
They're not quite as efficient as Trenton Borough guys.
Okay, just trying to figure out monetarily wise,
Yeah.
if I should scrap it completely.
You should keep at it. I would encourage you. It's a great program. If you want to, either tonight or tomorrow, if you want to email me the address and parcel, if you know it, then we can contact the county.
Make
And
it lot next to me. Yeah, just wondered. My family has owned the house that I now finally own, since the 40s. So don't plan on leaving.
Okay.
We just
It's stuck in the
demoed
family.
that. We just demoed that project.
Yeah, it just got demoed last. I've been waiting for a while. It just got demoed last spring, summer.
Okay, good. Well, I
He
hope
did a
it,
very good job because I was very, very scared. It was a little, close walkway. Pretty scared about it, but they did a wonderful job. And my toddler, he was almost like one. He was almost 2 at the time. Was staring out the window the whole time, loving it.
Singing excavator song.
Thank you. Young lady all the way in the corner.
I just want to talk to the management after the meeting.
management would love to talk.
I'm gonna take him up on that dance, right?
You know, Bob, I'm a pretty good dancer.
I know.
I just.
Any questions, comments, concerns before I ask for a motion
Or remember what you wanted to say. Let's just remember it.
at 6:49?
Wait,
I have a question for Anthony. Anthony, Corbett Street, are they fixing that duplex or?
The fire damage one?
Yeah. Are they
No,
doing
it's
it?
gonna be demolished, but there was an insurance payment, so
Oh, so
they're gonna
that's-
take care of it. Yeah, the road-
We just received the fire escrow money,
Yeah.
like
I was just curious.
this week.
Yeah, when a property has insurance, the property owner can demolish it. We're not responsible for it.
Thank you.
Can I have any other things before I ask for a motion to adjourn? It is still 6:49 PM, so can I have a motion to adjourn at 6:49 PM?
So moved.
Second.
Again, first, Rand, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?